Good evening, folks. What's going on tonight? What's up, Arcane, Mizroy, Manic Satellite? Around the board, thank you so much for the 255 stream streak. Quite a streak you have going there. Hi, everybody. A happy Tuesday. I hope you're doing well. Good evening, Dave. Cheers to you. Oh, boy. It's been a busy day, chat. Busy. I had work today. Valid. Up and left, yep. So yeah, had work, came home, immediately needed to take kids around to stuff, and I've been doing that all night. I have been doing that all night. With a little delicious dinner shoved in between, so. We're gonna get to Leisure Suit Larry in short order here. But we need to talk about something first. And I'll go ahead and talk about it because I know at this point, it doesn't matter how long I wait. No matter how long I wait to talk about something, someone will come in and be like, what are we talking about? Which is not your fault. It's simply the nature of this medium. So y'all get to be the first to hear this. I have some bad news. It's not the end of the world, but it is significant. I think I told you that my work was going to redo everybody's schedules. We have like a schedule bidding system because it's a union shop. Which means they make a new schedule, they tell everybody what the different schedule lines are, and then everybody bids on them based on seniority. And I am by far the least senior of everyone that works in the store, so I knew going in, I was going to get whatever was left. I just didn't know what that would be. Well, as of today, I know what that would be. I'm going to be working nights. And I'm not going to have weekends off anymore. My new schedule is going to be 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And I'm going to have Wednesdays and Thursdays off. So. This schedule, it's unconfirmed, but this schedule may start as early as next week. So. I have been thinking about this. I have been planning contingencies for this. So this doesn't come out of nowhere, chat. My plan at the moment is to continue streaming on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I will probably, at the moment, I think what I'll probably do is do like variety nights on Wednesdays and power hours on Thursdays. That'll be it. In the evenings. The other thing that I am strongly considering is picking up streaming during the day. Because I won't have to go to work until like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And I won't be staying up super late anymore anyway, because as soon as I get home from this bullshit, I'm going to want to go to bed. Which means I should be pretty fresh in the mornings. So, that is a little less certain. But yeah. The definite plan is to stream on my 2 days off so that y'all get to see something, but I am also strongly considering streaming during the day. And I will let you know more about that as it approaches. For the time being, I just need to confirm when this schedule is actually gonna go into effect. I only know my schedule because it was there was nothing to bid on. It was just whatever was left over. So yeah. But like I said, this is not the end of the world. I'm not giving up on streaming, obviously. And this will not last forever. I am not going to be a sales associate for the rest of my life. And I'm definitely not going to be working nights and weekends for the rest of my life. Yeah. Yeah, no, okay. I'm really sorry about the stream streaks. Like, if I do start streaming during the day, y'all are gonna lose your stream streaks. I know that's a thing, and I do apologize for it, but I do see streaming during the day as a new opportunity, frankly. It's something I've thought about for a long time. I wanted to do it when I was fully unemployed, but frankly, searching for a job was a full-time job in and of itself. So I think I wisely held off from that. But now I have a job. And it's something that I am looking at it long term. I think I will be sticking with it. There is some definite potential there for growth and advancement. It's something that I've already talked with my bosses about. So it means this is something I can try now. I may, you know what? An opportunity to get new viewers. And straight up, if I do end up streaming during the day, it's gonna be different. I'm not just gonna transplant what I'm doing in the evenings into the days. In fact, I'll probably start off doing what I do on Sundays, which is whatever the hell I want. So if I do start streaming during the day, it'll be like automation games. It'll be stuff like Factorio or like city builders like Timberborn or Farthest Frontier. I see this as a significant opportunity to perhaps build an additional audience more around the things that I personally really enjoy playing. Which isn't to say I don't enjoy this or Zelda or the RPGs we play or anything like that, but I mean, I've been doing this. I've been streaming these evenings for like 7 years now, and I've built a very specific audience with very specific expectations. And I love that. I love all y'all to varying degrees. I'm kidding. No, y'all are great, and I wouldn't continue to stream the way I do if I didn't enjoy it. But I can't deny that this is a new opportunity. It's an opportunity to do a deep dive into the dating sim genre. Well, one of those words is correct, at least. What's up, Fury Fighter? Yeah, I'm gonna have to repeat this over and over again tonight. But short version, y'all are great except for that misery guy. Womp womp. I got my new schedule at work, and I'm gonna be working nights and weekends. Possibly from as early as next week. I'm gonna be working 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. and I'm gonna have only Wednesdays and Thursdays off, which means I can only stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Do you know when the next shift bidding will happen? 6 months from now. They do them on 6-month cycles. Now that is not to say that things won't happen between now and then. The shift bids are not the only reason why schedules may move around. So, don't worry too much. Like I said, I do not intend to work nights and weekends for the rest of my life. This is a short-term condition. That's a retail schedule, isn't it? Yeah. I was lucky I got to start mornings. I'm very thankful for that, and I got to work with some cool people. So I mean, I'm gonna be working with cool people too. The other guy There's basically 2 closing shifts that I'm overlapping with another guy, and the other guy's great. So, actually used to be a voice actor, and actor and voice actor. So, had some interesting conversations about that. Anyway, so that's all. That's the warning. I will know more over the coming days. Like I said, I don't know officially when this new schedule will start. My coworker told me it's going to be next week, but that's no actual confirmation. So we'll see. We'll see. But for now, consider all of our plans past Saturday extremely tentative. I cannot guarantee you anything past Saturday. As a schedule, I'd be like, going back to applications. I'm willing to stick this one out. There's some specific things that I really like about this company. So, and I knew this going in. It's a trade-off. I am making a lot more money working for this company than I did for Amazon, so that was a step in the right direction. So, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the schedule then. Tonight we are finishing Leisure Suit Larry. I cannot imagine this final act is going to take more than an hour or 2 to do. So there's no voting tonight. No voting is necessary. Just enjoy. Just let the Larry wash over you. Tomorrow night, I'm planning on doing Curator Connect again tomorrow night, since I've got a loose night and I can't reasonably start anything else just yet. Thursday and Saturday will be the Power Hours, and then Friday will be Indie Variety Night. So we'll get a nice mix of stuff in. For now. It's okay, we respect your work-life balance if you discover you need to prioritize daytime Factorio. I mean, I might though. No voting. Pieces of Heartless. Do you want... I'll let you vote if you want. Do y'all want to vote? I won't rob you of this. I mean, go into this understanding that you may not be able to use these pieces of heart for months. It may be a while, but here, go ahead. Vote your little hearts out. Just go crazy. So yeah, and somebody will get a piece of heart at the end of tonight. So, all right. Anyway, let's do it. Welcome to BJ's fucking ship.
We're at sea. I can't look out there too long or else I'll feel sick. If I were to go overboard now, I might drown. And then Faith would be disappointed because...
Oh, whoops. Okay. Accidentally double-clicked. Fun fact, even you can't breathe underwater, Larry. And no, not even a thirst like yours is going to get you anywhere now. But don't worry, our mounted diving squad is already on their way to get you out of your situation. This time, at least, don't count on it again. Maybe you've learned something. Sweetie, thank you so much. Need the opportunity to not win another piece of heart. So if I do it again...
If I were to...
Okay, so it's the same thing every time. Mounted diving... What is a mounted diving squad in fact? Larry has perished at last. Okay, what do we got?
Coffin. I knew it. Prune has skeletons in their closets. I can't open that with my bare hands. I'm not really sure if I even want to look in there.
A red seahorse.
A vibrating package. I suspect I know. No, I can't open it like that. Why is there a barrel of hazardous waste in this cargo hold? Don't they have enough hazardous waste where we're going? It's locked up tight. Probably because the contents aren't very healthy.
Oh yeah, there is a Half-Life 3 joke over here. Look at that.
That crate's seen better days.
Hello.
Apparently, someone ordered a year's supply of crowbars.
Nice. Yoink.
Faith, so near and yet so far. Nice, but why in the world is there a bra lying around here in the first place?
Don't care, mine now.
I wonder if that belongs to Faith.
Alright, well, let's see what we can open with this. Yeah, so our inventory got cleaned out when we got on the ship. You know, Larry is too principled to not rip a box open with his bare hands. Holy shit! Holy shit, what?
BJ? Are you a vampire? Whew, it's just a doll. Pretty awesome job.
Is BJ not real?
A disappointingly realistic BJ doll. It looks like it could say something at any moment.
Is Faith in charge of
Have to give
everything?
BJ one thing. He's got a nice butt.
Dude, where'd that come from?
This calls for more delicate tools. Let's see if it really contains what it says it does.
Of course it's not real, it's a video game. Oh, you.
Why is there a barrel? I wonder what would happen if something touched that gunk. Something other than part of my body. I'm not touching that. My current genetic structure and I are pretty good friends.
Stick this in here?
I don't think so.
Stick a bra in there?
That doesn't help me.
Yeah, inventory's all gone. We lost everything we got on the ship. We're basically in, like, Act 3 of the game.
It's not really a sex doll, but maybe it can be used to improvise something.
Your bra and BJ.
The BJ doll is now wearing sexy underwear.
Okay, but why? Busty mannequin.
The BJ doll is, it's not really a sex doll.
Okay. I don't know what we're doing here, but whatever.
There is no way I can open that. I'll have to find some way to kill the time until we get there. It doesn't matter how many crowbars I have. I still can't open that door.
I fell out of our pants when we
I'm
jumped
not
over.
the clown prince of crime, and that is certainly not a Robin.
Wow. There's a reference.
I think someone put that in here upside down. Wouldn't it be nice to work with professionals just once? It worries me a little. I think the chicken is looking at me lasciviously.
I voted for him to live, just so you know.
Sounds like me at the hot dog eating contest. You know, afterwards. Somehow I find the noises that chicken makes exciting.
Can we dunk the chicken?
That's fine, just the way it is. The BJ doll now wears sexy underwear and moans. Not bad, but something is still missing.
Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?
I've already opened that.
Can I have more crowbars?
There are things that are quite useful in pairs, but one crowbar is enough.
I need to get in this package.
No, I can't open it like that. A vibrating...
And I can't crowbar it.
This calls... I've already That's fine. I've already... That doesn't help.
Squealing busty mannequin. What's still in the upside down crate? Nothing. It shows 2 interaction points, but... Oh! Sharp piece of wood. I missed that.
Ouch! That's really sharp.
Even with the indicator, that was kind of pixel hunty.
The splinter could be sharp enough for that.
Well. Yeah.
That thing makes everything vibrate. I like him like that. But what do I do with it now?
That's a really good question. Squealing, vibrating, busty mannequin. You did what now? What?
That's the way, I like it. But what do I do with it now?
Dunk him in toxic ooze?
Why not? Let's see what happens to it.
Why not, man?
Nothing's happening. Stupid BJ anyway.
What do you think you've built?
The prototype of a new generation of sex robots.
For the sexually frustrated market?
Vi, if I get too carried away and don't want to stop, let me know when we get there. Pie? Must have shut herself off. Let's get on it, baby. This is the longest I've ever held out with an artificial woman, and she seems to have enjoyed it. Pie? Hello?
Is it over?
You really missed something.
Is it?
Are we almost there?
Positioning in progress. We're about to dock in Can Come.
Don't worry, Faith. I'll be with you in a jiffy. I'll help you save Prune, and then we'll finally be together.
Oh.
But where's Faith right now? I should keep an eye out for locals. Maybe they saw her.
They seem to have built a wall here. Funny that.
It has avocados hanging on it, but they're not anything anyone would ever eat. Looks like someone was here before me. The lemons have all been picked. A charming sandcastle. You can crank that.
Don't I know it?
I can't see any water down there. Probably dried up. Looks like an herb patch, but the soil is completely barren.
Let's see what we're gonna mess around with.
One will do for me. Pick there. There's nothing growing there that I could take with me. It was at the bottom of the well. There's no water in the bucket.
And it's mine now.
Ow! Something poked me. What? Who put something like that in a sandcastle? This is a dangerous neighborhood.
Alright, we have a sharp piece of wood, avocados, a bucket, and a
Who put
syringe.
something like that in a sandcastle?
I was going to get my own avocado tree. My family offers me bags full of spare lines from their own trees. I want to be the one who offers expensive avocados. That'd be cool. That would be really, really cool.
The sun shines directly onto it. Ouch! Hot!
Hola, gringo.
Oh,
Lefty?
Lefty?
Psst, they call me Lefto here. That's how the locals want it.
Why?
Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten a liquor license. They're a little strange that way. Something about import restrictions and duties.
How'd you end up here?
Oh, I thought it might be a good idea to leave town when the health department started criticizing my craft beer. I mean, it's not like anybody died from it, and most of the poisoning symptoms disappeared pretty quickly. So that clearly put me in the sights of the deep state.
Oh my
and
god.
I had to leave the country for my own safety. New Lost Wages is a little too hot at the moment anyways. Prune had already taken over half the city, and now they're facing bankruptcy. After your performance at the launch, Pyphone owners swamped the company with lawsuits, and then that lawyer came forward. Somehow she got
Anu.
some inside information.
Talk about a scandal.
Anyway, she revealed that Faith is much more involved in everything than people knew. And then there was that catastrophe with the explosion at the launch.
Oh?
If Prune doesn't do some damage control pretty damn quick, the company's finished.
What's up with the villa?
It belongs to that BJ from Prune. When he got rich, he bought half the island and built that thing there. I guess he's not here very often. He is at the moment, though. Surprise, surprise.
And he built a wall to keep the locals away?
No, the locals built it so the rich gringos wouldn't bother them.
Oh, okay. See you later, Lefty.
Lefto.
We got here. Chimney.
Why would anyone need a fireplace here?
Cerveza de los Barbaros.
Cerveza de los Barbaros rolls nicely off the tongue. What it does to the stomach is something completely different.
That's Spanish for barbarian brew.
Cooking for gringos. Recipes for specialties from Cancun.
Iron Giant's still a great film.
Here's a recipe for original Cancun guacamole. To make it, you need
Not sure I wanna
an
know.
avocado, a sun-ripened tomato, some lemon juice, fresh coriander, and a pinch of salt. Cut everything into small pieces and mix together. Sounds simple enough. There's a small picture of each ingredient. It says here, the Cancun alpaca's favorite food.
So I guess we're befriending the alpacas now.
Mixes things that would otherwise never come together.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen the entirety of the Iron Giant. Like, I know the movie, but I feel like I haven't actually read the whole thing. Also, I actually remember this from the opening.
In the middle, there's a man in a white suit. Somehow I find that appealing. Hello? Warm out today, huh?
Oh no, not another gringo. Oh, there goes the neighborhood.
I'm not Ringo. I'm Larry. Larry Lapper?
El Rey.
Nice island.
It used to be, but then the gringos came, spread out and stole all our jobs. We built a wall, and they are going to pay for it. Lefto is all right, but we can't take in all the refugees from New Lost Wages. All will be as it once was on the day of the prophecy.
Do the alpacas bite?
No, but if you get too close, they'll power slam you right into the ground.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
What do you think of Lefto?
He thinks we don't know he's a gringo. We let him believe that.
What does it say on that wall?
This is our holy prophecy, which has stood on this wall for centuries.
Can you translate it?
The alpacas will bow before the man in white who stands in the light of the morning sun. And then the gringos will be driven off the island and peace will return.
What does that mean?
Did I speak Spanish by mistake? It
So-
means that the alpacas will bow before the man in white who stands in the light of the morning sun. And then the gringos will be driven off the island and peace will return.
Well, that was very helpful.
So Larry is the prophesized one who will drive all the gringos off the island. When we get to Mexico, so at the end of last night, we were trying to follow Faith on BJ's boat. We ended up in the cargo hold of the boat. The boat made it to Cancun, except they don't call it Cancun.
What does it?
This.
I don't believe in prophecies.
And I don't believe in the internet.
Yeah.
What does it say?
This.
That wall looks pretty new to me.
We invest in heritage conservation.
Fair enough.
See you later, Elroy.
El Rey.
Oh yeah, and we built a horrible sex doll to have sex with. Like you do.
The awning is positioned so that no light falls into the enclosure. The hole has only been provisionally patched and could rupture at any time. Wait a minute. Do those alpacas in the ring have wrestling masks? Probably some ancient custom. I like folklore. Wait a minute. The poor alpacas are starving.
This is called a trug.
Way too heavy for me. I'm afraid they just spit at me. A huge pile of crap. There's gotta be one big alpaca living around here somewhere.
Yeah, the subtitles keep not matching up with the spoken dialogue, and it annoys me slightly more each time it happens.
That would ruin the whole bucket and make it unusable.
We gotta do something with that. Oh, tomato plant.
It's all green and hard. The awning is preventing the tomatoes from getting enough sun.
Well, there's a couple things I could do about this, honestly.
That doesn't help me.
Los leftos. I wonder if I can put this...
Hopefully that won't be cooked here. It's now lying on the slab in the blazing sun.
It was avocado, sun-ripe tomato, lemon juice, coriander, and salt. 5 ingredients. I can kind of maybe imagine what some of these will be used for.
Wow. That's a long way down.
My sensors have detected your niveau down there.
What is a niveau?
You can crank that.
Not anymore, apparently.
No! Who knows what might still be hiding in there? There's nothing growing there that I could take with me. I don't think so.
Niveau is a French word meaning level, standard, or grade. Oh, okay.
I'm not called, I'm not hungry, and I'm not Santa Claus either.
Yes, you are. It would not appear so. There's no interaction point for the seawater. Atomic Shrimp on YouTube. British YouTuber get drastically curious about what fried green tomatoes were. Yeah, I mean, it took me a long time just to understand what tomatillos were.
I really don't have any use for that. For once, I have to admit, I can't cream because I can't reach.
Okay, Larry.
I don't think so. That's fine just the way it is. You want me to take that? Just like that? With my bare hands? Of course I will.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Right, no!
Ah, that's really fresh and juicy. I can't remember why I wanted to take this with me.
Neither can I. Well, I might have some idea, actually. Yeah, probably fertilizer.
That doesn't help me. A perfect fertilizer. That worked better than I expected. And
Perfect.
now there's a huge variety of herbs growing here. I would have made a killer gardener.
At least you've sown your seed somewhere it can't do any damage.
The herbs all look different. I have no idea which ones I should pick. Here's a recipe: an avocado, some lemon, fresh, and a cut every. Sounds simple. There's a small picture. It says here.
Maybe we have to use the book on here. There we go.
Yes, there are pictures of the herbs in here. Let's see. Ah, that should be coriander.
All right.
Coriander.
2 out of 5. Yank the feather rope by the alpacas. Oh, wait. There we go.
Now it's perfectly sun-ripened.
All right, 3 out of 5.
That's riper than I am.
All right, we need lemon juice and salt. You wanna know, can you yank the feather rope? The feather rope isn't actually an interactable.
I really don't have any use for that.
It's just
For once,
the
I have to
sunscreen.
admit.
Yeah, I'm not listening to that again. So this whole thing is just the sunscreen. And then there's one loose patch in it. Europeanism, creeping and calling it coriander? What do we call it?
I like his outfit. I'm sure I'd look good in it too. And the ladies would love it. I wonder if he's some sort of island king.
Oh, that's cilantro? Maybe localization getting a little sketchier at the end of the game.
How can I get over the wall?
It's impassable. You can't get on the property unless they let you in. However, I heard something about a secret tunnel, but only the locals are likely to know about it.
Cilantro for the leaves, coriander for the seeds. Huh. The rest of the world's coriander for both.
See you later, Lefty.
Lefto! Hey! Hands off!
Why?
Last time you used a mixer, I had health services on my ass. Hey!
I just need to mix something up.
I can't risk having my brew chain screwed up. My reputation is at stake. Well, at least until they get to know me better.
I have a great guacamole recipe here.
Oh, yeah? That would be interesting for me, too. People around here are into that kind of thing.
I'm gonna optimize it for alpacas.
I wouldn't exactly consider them a high-yield target group.
Yeah.
Hey!
I
can't... My rep...
I have a...
Oh, yeah? That would...
I'll give you the recipe.
This might really give my business a boost. Okay, go ahead. Just don't break the mixer.
Okay, cool.
There's still ingredients missing for the recipe. I still need an avocado, some fresh, a pinch.
I guess I can toss it. Go ahead and toss this
I
stuff in.
wonder
Here.
if it's dangerous to cut this thing open. I think I'll throw it in whole, just to be safe.
Larry, no! You fool.
Coriander, assuming I correctly identified the herb.
Yeah, I was gonna murder the blender. Will it blend?
I mean, who puts tomato in their guacamole? There's still ingredients. Some lemon juice, a pinch of salt.
Lemon juice, salt. Lemon juice and salt. I have a sharp piece of wood, a bucket, a syringe, and the book. Lefto make you a margarita. Now I want an avocado. Nah,
See you later,
Lefto.
he doesn't have any new dialogue options. Does El Rey? No.
See you later, Elroy.
El Rey.
El Rey.
One'll do me fine.
Magazine on his table interactable? I don't think it was, but we can have a look. No. That's the chimney.
What do you serve here?
Cerveza de los Barbaros.
This looks like a green barbarian brew.
It's the new recipe you got me in New Lost Wages, Larry. It's really good. But those nitpicking health officials don't give a damn about the taste. Anyway, I added some salt and lemon and some grated lizard for the color. You
Yikes.
have to adapt to local customs.
One cerveza de los barbaros, please.
Coming right up. Let me guess. You want me to put it on your tab again?
Hell yes, I do.
I must have forgotten to change money.
Well, I had to move to Cancun a little hastily myself and forgot your tab. Let's start a new one. Here you go.
Thanks.
Pull.
See you later, Lefty.
Lefto.
And he put it on the side.
Looks like green barbarian brew with salt and lemon. One thing's for sure, I'm not gonna drink that. Where's Becky when you need her?
Need ore? Yeah, you're right. The localization's kind of falling apart here.
Looks like salt. Tastes like salt. It is salt. Sour makes you happy. A few dashes of lemon. A pinch of salt. That should be everything.
Run it.
According to the cookbook, all of the ingredients are now in the mixer. Now all I have to do is mix everything. Hopefully there weren't any leftovers in there from Lefty's newest beer creation.
In there. So surreal to say localization regards leadership Larry if it is true.
I don't want to dig it out of there with my bare hands. I need a container to put the guacamole in.
I guess that's what the bucket is for.
I'll put the guacamole in the bucket. There's nothing more in there. Lefty can wash that thing by himself.
Damn, Larry. Ice cold. Alright, fellers.
Food. All you alpacas, fall in.
Splup.
I'm afraid they just spit at me. Wait a minute. Do those...
Maybe not.
do the...
No, but if you get too close.
See you later.
El Rey.
I can't reach that. That would only lead to splinters.
The greatest challenge to make Larry see the light.
That's fine. That would only lead. I don't think so. That doesn't. Wait a minute. I'm afraid. Food for the alpacas. Food for the alpacas.
For the prophecy. Pokapaka?
I don't think so. He wouldn't like that. That is not a good idea. He wouldn't like that.
Yeah, we're trying to fulfill the prophecy here.
What does it say?
This is our...
Can you
The alpacas will bow before the man in white who stands in the light of the morning sun. And then the gringos will be driven off the island
So.
and peace will return.
If we
What
can
does that
clear the
mean?
Did I speak
sunscreen,
Spanish by mistake? It
So funny.
means that the
if we can clear the
alpacas will bow
sunscreen,
out.
then Larry can stand in the sun in front of
See
the
you later,
alpacas.
Elroy.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Yeah. I will toss the syringe like a dart.
I could use that syringe to get some of it there.
What?
I could use that syringe to get some. I don't think so. I could use that syringe to get some of it there.
That doesn't make any sense, bro. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's talking about the
Now it's in
barbarian
the
brew.
Syringe. I hope the beer doesn't.
Because the
edge its
beer
way
is
through.
corrosive.
The whole story hasn't reached its climax yet, but I'm gonna spurt anyway.
Oh my god, Larry. Ugh.
Okay, that was pretty pungent, I'll admit. That sunbeam falls right between the two alpacas.
All right. The Larry of
See
prophecy.
what happens.
Woe is me.
Woe is
He
me.
fulfilled the prophecy. He is the man in white. If I'd known that, oh, forgive me. From now on, you shall be known as Elari.
Spanish for the Larry.
Eat this cactus.
Why would I eat a cactus?
Is part of the prophecy. The man in white must eat the sacred cactus to sharpen his senses so he can face the final threat.
Well, at least that doesn't sound too mysterious. Thanks, but I just had cactus this morning.
But not as fresh as this one.
I don't like where this is going.
Sure, just hand it over.
Here, take it.
Kind of salty. I feel...
Oh boy.
So these are sharpened senses.
Oh
The
boy.
cactus has given you new powers, Elari. You can now talk to the most wonderful beings on Earth.
Alpacas.
Hey, you want some?
Yeah, I want some.
Then spit in my mouth, you animal!
Oh, yes, call me animal names.
You camel!
Oh, you gotta go getting all carried away again.
Hey, you guys got the whole wrestling thing wrong.
I think the gringo can understand us, compadre.
Ay, Dios mío, what was in that guacamole? Then, it's true.
The gringo is Elari.
I get it. I don't get it.
We understand one another.
Please allow us to introduce ourselves. We are
Alpaca and
El Ungulado.
Those
It is our secret duty
luchadorables.
to show the chosen one the way.
A secret passage leads through the fireplace behind the wall at Los Leftos.
To open it, you must activate a hidden, age-old mechanism.
A lever next to the fireplace.
Go to the villa and fulfill your destiny.
Did you get all that?
Jump into the fire, turn to smoke, fly through the chimney. Got it. Close enough.
It seems you possess the gift of wisdom.
Thanks. Easy. I could have figured that out myself.
No lie, I want to play a game called Los Luchadorables. Alright. It would appear Larry is no longer tripping balls. Ah, chimney mechanism.
That is a lever. Was that there before? That must be the mechanism the alpacas were talking about. A secret passage.
Oh boy.
This must be BJ's villa. The alpaca said that I must fulfill my destiny. Faith, I'm coming.
So she's
What's
our...
wrong, Pi? You've been so quiet lately.
Yeah. Otherwise, people might think I have something to do with you.
Bassy, thank you so much for the 90 stream streak. Much appreciated. What? Penis fly trap.
A perfectly abnormal watering can. What the hell is this thing? A gigantic carnivorous plant. Looks kind of hungry the way its maw is open. Oh no, it'd probably bite my whole arm off. I learned my lesson
Yeah,
about
your
putting
arm.
my fingers into every opening that comes along.
Oh, hey. Ooh, that's bitter. At any rate, that's how the plant feels about when it tastes Larry. It hopes it hasn't poisoned itself. Get right down to it. Is it ethical to be a meat eater? The plant decides to be vegetarian from now on because even Larrys have a right to live. But even so, next time you'd be better off keeping your hands to yourself. All right. Probably shouldn't do that again.
Is that window just painted on there? I'm very confused. The door to the villa. Locked. I'll have to find another way into the villa.
This way? Is that a giant eraser? Exceptionally big
That's
eraser.
unusually large, even for an eraser.
Game is getting really weird at the end here.
Now that's a big thing. There is now a paddle where the eggplant used to stand.
That is not what he said.
The eggplant is a bit bushy around the base.
I have. Rally Larry is on hands and knees, banging his head over and over again against the back wall of the fireplace while El Lefto watches.
It's a pretty steep drop, but you could launch the boat from here. Not a chance. I'm happy to be here. It's attached to the plant too firmly. I can't get it off.
He does something sharp.
I don't think so.
You don't think so, Doe? That's it. Only 3 interactables on this screen.
That doesn't help me. That's fine just the way it is. This watering can does not appear fully operational.
Yeah.
There's no water in it either.
Erase part of it?
That can't be combined.
The part of the erase will rip the shit out of paper when you use it.
That doesn't help. Those two things don't... Those two things don't work. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we probably need to... I just realized we probably need to erase the window to get inside. But I have to do something about the plant first.
A gigantic carnivorous plant. Looks kind of hungry the way its maw is open.
So I need something to feed the plant.
Very bushy. The eggplant is a bit bushy around the base. That doesn't... Let's see what happens. Wow! That thing took all the water out of the plant. Now it's really wilted.
It's a reverse watering can, chat.
It's lighter than I expected.
Alright, so now we shove this in
I
the
think
plant.
whoever eats that definitely won't be hungry afterwards.
Yeah, this game's getting really weird in this final part. The puzzles are losing their grounding in logic, but it's not that big a deal because your inventory is so limited.
Slowly, slowly, not too close. Yeah, that should fit.
Whoa, okay.
It seems to have liked it. That giant eggplant filled it right up. I could get into the villa through this window.
This is so dumb.
Now I've got it. I just have to... That was all
Y'all.
more than a little strange, but now the window's open.
What the fuck?
Looks safe.
Damn it.
What?
Oh my god. Hackstar Plays, thank you so much for the raid.
Oh, who cares? Time to get moving. Faith, I'm coming.
The logic in this game is just coming
BJ
unglued.
spared no expense. Damn it. I can't get downstairs. This side of the stairs was just washed. And the other one freshly painted. What am I supposed to do now? Faith, I would like to apologize. Wait. Ah, she's not responding.
Wait, puzzle. What is this? This is Leisure Suit Larry Wet Dreams Don't Dry. This is a relatively new Leisure Suit Larry game made by a new team that is surprisingly good. I've actually been shocked at how good this game is. This is also the conclusion. So if you have any interest in playing this game yourself, you might want to dip on it. I will not hold it against you.
It would be suicide to go down here. There she is.
Oh, it's gonna be one of these.
Baby, wait! Why can't she hear me?
Is Larry dead? Does he not exist anymore?
I can't let BJ
What about
find
BJ?
me.
Damn, she got away from me again. BJ must have threatened Faith or something. Poor thing. He'll be in a lot of trouble if I get my hands on him.
What do I do now?
Hey, babe, wait a minute.
Seems so weird. Off to bed. Good night. Don't let Larry get hurt. We'll see what happens. No promises. I already got him killed like what, 3 times?
I have to get to the secret room.
Where'd she go now? She didn't go back up. She must be down here somewhere. Too bad. I was kind of expecting erotic portrayals of Faith. A hidden switch. Hard to spot. A hidden switch. There was a door behind it.
Gasp. Shock.
Why does BJ have a secret door in his villa? It just opened.
Where's this
Behind
going?
it, everything's dark.
Where is this going, chat?
Faith, I'm coming. Ah! Ouch!
Larry! Help!
What the what?
Awake at last. Good. That was the last time you get in my way. The new Pyphone could have been my masterpiece. With it, I could have controlled everyone's brainwaves, their thinking, their sex drives, their attitudes. And I could have made it look like Faith was actually behind it all. But thanks to you, everything has gone to hell.
What?
Faith, I've got enough timber points now.
I'm gonna blow this whole place up. There won't be a shred of evidence left behind. And they'll blame this whole disaster on you. So you can count the seconds to your death, Larry.
Aw.
Well, at least we're alone now, Faith.
Larry, you bloody...
Faith? I think she fainted. A sturdy lock.
Okay, what do we got going on here? A lot of things, actually.
Generally, I have nothing against handcuffs. I could reach that, but what would I need handcuffs for? Should I tie myself up, too?
I have no inventory items. Okay.
Wow, are there bears running around here, too? Great, now I'm hungry, too. Chin up, Larry. Sharp. A kingdom for a sword. I mean, if there's one thing I really don't need right now, it's a horse.
Spitting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh? Was that supposed to happen?
Whoa!
Easy, Larry.
What the hell was that?
The cactus gave you a vision.
Oh.
Can I have another one?
Your mind would not be able to take that. You have now seen what can happen. Now, you need the key.
You mean I have to decipher what I saw in the vision?
No. The key. This one here.
Oh, okay. What's it for?
It is the key to salvation.
Oh, I'll have a look in the walkthrough.
Coward.
His hat does in fact have a hat. It's true.
A mysterious key from El Rey.
Okay. Oh, I guess this is the key to the cage? I feel like I should save here.
That is a letter. Was that?
So are we gonna do all that again, or?
Okay, I'm back. El Rey said I've seen what can happen, but not what must happen. This time, I'll stop BJ and save Faith. I have to get to the villa. But this place looks different than it did before. What's wrong, Pi? You've been so quiet lately.
This is all getting a little too confusing for me.
There's a garbage can where the plant used to be. And there's something in the garbage can. Sounds dangerous. There's something in there. There's no way I'm getting any closer. If I could close the lid, it would be possible to climb onto the garbage can and then to the window. A perfectly normal watering can. There's water in it.
I have to admit, this feels a little bit like padding. Having to do this whole thing twice. Exceptionally big eraser-sized brick. That's pretty funny, though.
This brick is about the same size as the eraser that used to be here. Another big thing. There's now a paddle where the eggplant used to stand. The dirt here is all dried out and hard as a rock. That loosened the dirt. Good thing I know so much about physics. Or geology. What was that about the boulders?
I think the paddle.
Okay. Very carefully now. Ha ha! That thing won't be getting out of there anytime soon. That could work. Yes. Now the window is open.
That would have been better with a little
Time to get
hesitant
moving.
pause there.
Faith, I'm coming. This time, though, for real. Just like in the vision. But where's Faith? I have to get down to the secret room.
Do I have to remember the order we went through the doors? Because if so, oh man.
It would be suicide to go down here.
Enfield's kind of stapled on, like it doesn't fit with the rest of the game. Yeah, I know what you
It would be
mean.
suicide to go down here.
It is kind of odd.
What a surprise. A door. When one door closes, a fly opens somewhere else.
All I need to do is get downstairs.
The room is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
You know, start calling bricks window erasers from now on. There we go.
Where's a secret switch? Now there's a statue of Faith? I have to find that switch. Too bad. I can't get the painting open. The switch has to be here somewhere.
Oh, it's on the other side this time.
Found it. There you are. I'm ready. I hope this doesn't end like last time. Faith, I'm coming. Ah!
All right.
Ouch!
You understand that there's a dildo, yeah.
Larry, help!
Ah, awake again?
Okay, this is a little
Good.
different.
That's the last time you get in my way. Everything was going so well. Nobody knew what a useless windbag BJ actually was.
Hey!
I could stay in the background, but that's all over now.
Faith, I've got enough timber points now.
I'm not going on a date with you.
Why didn't you just say so?
Yeah. I'm really. I'm gonna resist the urge. I want to say this one.
Aren't you supposed to have an evil plan to use the Pi phone as a surveillance device and to control everyone?
What do you mean? We've been doing that for ages. Everyone sends us their data voluntarily, and the Pi phone sensors record everything.
Nobody knows me better than you do, baby.
Believe me, I know more about you than I ever wanted to know. And it's going to take more than a little effort to forget you again. But don't worry, I'll manage.
Won't you
Now I can
reconsider
say
our
it.
date?
Maybe.
Yes?
No.
What are you doing? Why are you locking BJ up?
Because he's totally incompetent. I've given him all kinds of things to occupy his time. He was allowed to choose the colors for the devices, the types of styrofoam for the packaging. He got to stick his face in front of every goddamn camera and act like the big boss of Prune, as long as he deflected them from me.
And I did!
He caused chaos at Prune time and time again. The whole thing with the wrongly installed antenna and the Pyphone before last. I only left him
think that was a
unattended
real
for
thing that
5
happened with
minutes.
iPhones.
Then he kept disappearing, and one morning we had to pick him up from some scruffy dive somewhere in New Lost Wages. And that's how he lost the prototype, and the whole disaster began. In other words, that's how you first came into our lives, unfortunately.
But he's the boss.
He's a puppet, nothing more. So I hired BJ, a hackneyed actor. After all, there had to be a man at the top. Eventually, I began to enjoy pulling the strings from behind the scenes. But thanks to all this mess you've made, my company is on the rocks. And BJ's time has come. Enough! Like I said, what a weakling. How fitting that you two are going to rot here together. No one will ever find you here. BJ was a mistake. I should have replaced him before he got carried away. Wouldn't that be a job for you? After all, you've proved that you have stamina.
I think Larry is best when he's doing social commentary, been divorced from it. Suppose may suffer the same issue that Dexter TV show did, where the writers had their best work happen not as the plot outlined. They felt obligated to use the old plot outline that didn't fit the current writing plan. It didn't work out, and it concluded badly. I think... I don't know. I'd like some information on the development of this game, because it seems like they had a really clear idea of what they were doing for the first 2 acts. And then for this one, it's like they just had no idea how to wrap it up. Like a classic example of just not having the full picture when they started and never quite getting the conclusion they needed. Remember that one furry game everyone was swaying all the time? I can't help but see it here now too. I mean, it was very pronounced in the furry game. This one I think is perfectly natural. I think it's fine. All right, we're gonna stand up for ourselves here.
I will never let you use me for your dark deeds.
You'd only let yourself be distracted by the first skirt you saw anyway. No, Larry. This is where you're going to die.
Sad, Larry. We don't appear to be on a timer or anything.
I'm getting to the point where I've seen enough of BJ. How do we get out of here, BJ?
Leave me, Larry. I don't deserve to be saved.
Okay, if you say so.
Second game has you just foiling a mad scientist plot in the 3rd act after Larry didn't know he existed the whole game before that. They don't really interact. Alright, well this is what the key is for, obviously.
Ah, so that's what the key was for. How do we get out?
Leave me.
Okay.
Do we still have the key? No, we don't, so we can't let him out anyway. I know, that fucking face. It's amazing.
The thing is turned off. A big red button. I mean, hey, what's the worst that could happen if I press it?
I have a bad feeling about this.
The path to freedom.
Can I just open it?
Darn, I can't get it open.
Started out of nowhere a few days ago. I actually drove past a chartreuse microbus. No longer here, Friends of Jesus, though.
In the version I had earlier, BJ used that to trigger the self-destruct mechanism. I hope it's the door opener now. Excellent. I just have to trust my instincts. Faith, I'm coming. and one door. Yeah, the room is.
Was it this one?
I guess that was the wrong door.
What did Larry's creator think of the Wet Dreams games? That's a good question.
I've been here before.
There we go. Oh, she probably went this way. Yep, she did.
Don't come any closer.
I don't care what your timber score is.
You're worse than BJ.
Baby, let's run away together.
Don't make me throw you off.
You, me, a four-poster bed. What do you say?
How did you get out, anyway?
I used a door opener.
I mean, out is the... Hold on. What door opener?
Some red button.
The red button beside the door? That's not the door opener. I knew it was a stupid idea to put the button right next to the door.
Faith, what have you done?
You done, you idiot. You activated the self-destruct.
Well...
Wait, wasn't BJ still in the house?
Then he's Shashlik now.
He's
Faith?
what? What?
Go left.
That was close. Larry, in spite of everything, you still saved my life.
In which app do I get points for that?
Oh, Larry, I think we should...
Beef kebabs. Whoops.
Faith! And that was the last I saw of her.
Sad story. But at least she's alive.
I won't give up until I find her.
She tried to kill you several times.
Man, people sure have gotten sensitive in the 21st century.
And BJ was in the house when it exploded?
I'm sure he got out of the cage.
We'll probably never know.
A beer. What? Nah, what the hell? 3.
How'd you get free?
The cage broke on impact.
What about you, Larry? What are you gonna do now?
No idea.
What about that beer?
I don't know if that would be good for you right now.
Anyone who can survive an explosion can handle your beer, Lefty.
Okay, fine.
Oh, new matches on Timber.
Just leave it, Larry.
Who's this guy? It's just Larry. Go on, girls. It's just Larry.
So that was Leisure Suit Larry. Wet dreams don't dry. What a game.
Larry has a crush on me. He's trying to check out the possibility. Each and every single day, Larry wants it right away. Larry has
It's like a quiet fart. There was a running problem with this game. I never understood why Larry was so fixated on Faith. Yes, the song is saying Larry, yeah. The song's pretty good, honestly. Like, I think, okay. overall, I think this is a fine game. As far as point and click adventures go, I think this one's perfectly solid. It gets bonus points for mostly not needing a walkthrough to get through. I certainly got stuck in a few places, but I think if you played any point and clicks before, especially classic ones, you'll be fine with this one. It has some goofy logic in it, but it's goofy logic that tracks. I think the majority of the game is fine. It's Larry going around trying to get lucky and just being a lovable loser about it and never quite getting there. And I think that's great. I think that's great. I think the problem with the game is the main plot. Everything that centers on Faith, I don't think it really works. I don't get why he's fixated on her, and everything that relates to her in like the final act is just kind of out there. So I don't think that brings down the entire game. I think it's still a fun little romp. It's just, you know, something like Monkey Island, like they're solid games and the main plot is interesting. It's cool to see where they go. It's cool to see how you end up handling LeChuck, and it's cool to see how they segue into the next game. This one, it's fun to play, but the overarching plot, where it goes from here, I don't give a shit. Because that stuff was not interesting. It benefit, I think, from a strong closing punchline. I was going to finish that way. I agree. So what's the epilogue then? This game content contains massive spoilers. Are you sure I want to play the epilogue? Of course yeah, hell yeah.
Friends. Friends! You drive the company halfway to ruin, and already you're telling me you just want to be friends.
Well, we have been through a lot together, haven't we?
Never forget where you came from. Never forget who made you what you are today.
They did this way after they did the main game, because they couldn't quite get the voice actors back on voice.
Be around much longer. The future belongs to modern devices. Devices that are much more than just telephones. And I think we're on the right track. Well, that is. Anyway, I think that we now need to look further down the road. We must not allow ourselves to be guided solely by short-term profit. It's about helping people live their everyday lives, about making the world a better place. As CEO of Prune, I want to drive this project forward. A new kind of portable hardware that features a revolutionary artificial intelligence that I'm working on as we speak. I call her Pi, and the device she'll be running on, the Pi phone. If we get this right, this device will become an indispensable tool in the life of every single human being and change the world. And that's not all.
Oops, the epilogue is on. Well, of course it's Faith. Faith is the main plotline.
This will catapult us to the top of the world's hardware and software companies. For you, as investors, this is truly a unique opportunity.
Now and soon.
I find that an extremely optimistic prediction. What a crazy idea. You want us to invest in a toy? Like that?
So I forget this game was suggested because it has something interesting to say. I think the really interesting part was the dream sequence after the phone explodes, where Larry meets the president. I was not expecting that, and it was an interesting indictment of Larry as a character. We talked about it a bit last night. I get what they were going for, but I don't think it works so well because there wasn't really any context in the game itself to support it. My understanding from those of you that have played older Leisure Suit Larrys before it makes more sense if you've played other Larry games and you're carrying that perception of Larry into this one with you. But just on its own, it's, to me, about as random as the ending. So, I appreciate where their heart was at with that one, but I don't think it worked the way they intended, at least for a new player to the series. So, again, certainly doesn't spoil the rest of the game, and it was interestingly meta, but I don't think it works as well as they intended. Also, this is really weird that we're playing as Faith now. Like, does she really deserve this much attention?
The emerging smarter cell phones, the so-called smartphones, will change everything.
That thing doesn't look particularly smart.
Business is good. Why not just keep on going the way we have been?
This will allow us to reach new target groups.
Why should we antagonize our regular customers? A touchscreen? But keys are much more practical.
Devices like this are incredibly flexible.
Well, all I can see are fingerprints all over it. Whatever. That's too dangerous for me to invest my money in. This smartphone is far-fetched enough. I don't even want to talk about this artificial intelligence thing.
The kind of a difference between Larry is a kind of sleazebag, but not actually a sex offender, and Larry stares directly at the camera and declares his support for feminism. Yeah. I think the biggest issue is the game didn't even really need that. Like, Larry establishes that through his actions throughout the game. So it really came out of left field when it's like, you know, yeah, I already get this. I already agree with this. Kind of message of Final Fantasy VII, where there's an issue of how people perceive the past versus how it actually was. Statement against how Larry is now seen in pop culture, where eventually became this horrible womanizer versus how he originally started as a loser. Yeah, see, I don't have the full context to really appreciate that. So just within this game itself, it just doesn't play out that way is the thing.
This changes everything.
Apart from that, your company really has a problem when a woman has to be at the top. Right, guys?
Hey, could you bring us another coffee, please?
At least you look good in that dress. It'd look good on you as a secretary, too. Why didn't you try another industry? Kitchen appliances can be pretty high-tech, too.
No, we should really invest in other areas. Maybe something with weapons.
Oh, they wanted to make their villain sympathetic. I think they succeeded.
And I just have to pretend I understand what I'm talking about?
Yes, you actors can memorize
Oh my
anything,
God.
right? But it's of the utmost importance that it looks like you had the ideas.
Of course, that's my specialty.
You have to be convincing on stage, really be able to sell the technology, even if it's not yours.
Didn't you say you weren't quite ready with that virtual helper?
You mean Pi? Oh, she's ready all right. I have to get development funding so I can make the algorithm self-learning. That will change everything when it's done. We can really make a difference here. Help people make the world a more fair and just place.
And if the presentation goes off well, do I have the job?
If the presentation goes
This is
well,
gonna sound
Bill,
weird.
You can have it all. You will then officially
I don't think they
become
even
the
recorded these
CEO of
voiceovers
Prune
on
Incorporated. You'll
on
own
the
whole
same
city.
equipment that they recorded the
Everyone
originals.
will be
It's
at your feet.
crispier.
And we'll make a killing.
Yes, but that's
The
not
audio
point.
quality isn't as good on
We
this.
can deliver the sum of the world's knowledge to every human being on the planet.
A vegan latte with tofu strudel and mangosteen extract for BJ.
BJ?
Bill Jobs. I thought that was obvious.
BJ, that doesn't sound half bad. Maybe you should always call yourself that, Bill.
I can tell by the pixels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. I have to get going. I'll see you at the presentation tomorrow.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to working with you. And don't forget the suit. Oh, and do something with your hair.
As the new CEO of Prune, I personally want to drive this project forward. A new type of portable hardware that also features a revolutionary artificial intelligence.
I did hear about that
I
PM
call
Collective Boy. It's
her
hilarious.
Pi, and the device she'll be running on, the Pi Phone.
I think those investors adore him. This could all work out as intended.
As you can see from the financial projection, this device will catapult us to the top of the world's hardware and software companies. For you as investors, this is truly a unique opportunity.
It's BJ, isn't it? Well, I can see that you're a high-caliber man, and that's a very interesting idea, this Pi phone, but I'm not
I can
convinced.
see you're a high caliber
The
man.
emerging smarter cell phones, the so-called smartphones,
Yeah, it's the
will
exact same
change
script.
everything.
The longer I think about it, the better it sounds.
Business is good. Why not just keep on going the way we have been?
This will allow us to reach new target groups.
Well, that's really well said.
A touch screen? But aren't keys more practical?
Devices like this are incredibly flexible.
I never looked at it that way before.
Well, BJ, I have to say, never before have I seen such a technically impressive vision of the future.
And you're really rocking that suit. It's easy to see how much expertise you have.
I do believe that with you, our money is in excellent hands.
I can't believe it. It worked.
I want to say this is too on the nose, but tragically, I understand that it isn't.
How could you screw that up so badly, BJ? You had everything. Everything you could have ever dreamt of. But again and again, off you went, getting drunk as a skunk in town for absolutely no reason. We were barely able to keep them from trumpeting the news about
Faith
which
also
dives you were
doesn't
in.
lose her
You
temper
even
like
lost a
this in the main
secret
game, so it's
prototype
kind of
in that
weird.
bar.
Oh, and what about you? Have you gotten everything done exactly the way you planned? Kept every promise you ever made? Your revolutionary new AI, the one that was supposed to improve the lives of people everywhere? Pi, the self-learning Pi 2. All just a con. The AI versions we released were just data krakens we used to make a killing. That's all.
I would have been a lot further ahead if you hadn't kept throwing a wrench into the works all the time.
What happened to you? You used to be a talented young visionary. You wanted to change everyone's life for the better back then.
I did everything I could. I tried everything, but no one listened to me. Nobody even gave me a chance. Nobody... Damn it! We have an intruder. Who the hell is it now? I have to take care of this. I can't believe Larry showed up here. But he can't do any more damage. Maybe I'm being a little too hard on them. No, they'll get what they deserve. I've been letting people walk all over me for too long. Well, the board knows full well I'm the only one who can clean up this mess and save the company. I own the place anyway. It's about time I officially stepped into the spotlight. Maybe that whole thing Larry started wasn't so bad after all. I need to call the board. Oh, damn it, no signal. Maybe up there.
Interesting characterization. I'm not sure who's needed. It feels really out of place.
Ah, the chairman of the board. Perfect. I was just going to call. Yes, I saw the share price. That lawyer chick may have something on BJ, but he's out anyway. But I still own the majority share in Prune, and I... Which investor?
Looks
No,
almost like how
not going
Facebook
to
came out.
happen, and that's still my decision and not some investor's, no matter how many shares he buys. I said I haven't finished programming the new AI. The current iteration isn't ready for release yet. If we were to incorporate it into a product, it could... No, never. I'm the only one who has access to the code, and I'm not going to change that. In the wrong hands, that AI is dangerous. I still have to work on it first. I don't react well to threats. Unbelievable. The first thing I'm going to do when I'm officially CEO is replace the whole board. Give them my AI like hell. It stays on my personal Pi phone and nowhere else.
Faith?
Don't come any closer.
Let's talk this over.
You're worse than BJ.
Can't take much, can he?
I didn't pick that
Don't
option.
make me throw you off.
This is all just a big misunderstanding.
How did you get out, anyway?
I used a door opener.
I mean, out as the... Hold on. What door opener?
Some red button.
The red button beside the door? That's not the door opener. I knew it was a stupid idea to put the button right next to the door.
Faith, what have you done?
You done, you idiot. You activated the self-destruct.
So this isn't an epilogue. This is just what happened.
Oh, that red button.
Except now I don't get to play it.
The red button next to the... It doesn't fucking matter!
Faith, go left.
That was close. Larry, in spite of everything, you still saved my life.
I think my big
You're
problem
too
with this
beautiful
is
to be crushed.
Oh, Larry, I
they're
think
taking
we
this
should...
too seriously. Like this is a goofy lowbrow game at its core. I feel like Faith doesn't need all this characterization. Like the problem wasn't that she didn't have
My head
like
is
the problem
pounding.
wasn't that she didn't have enough backstory. The problem was she
What?
didn't have enough
What
like
happened? Where am I?
she didn't have enough ties to Larry himself.
Who am I? My name is... Wait. Oh, got it on the tip of my tongue. Damn it! Okay, relax. I have to find something here that'll help me.
Really?
There sure is a lot of stuff in this boat.
For a second I thought this might turn into a hidden object game.
It's got something attached to it, and... What is it, anyway? Blech! It's all slimy.
Game is at its best when Larry's interacting with a cast of weirdos as a phone plot drives things forward isn't what's committed. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not cold. At least, not yet.
Yeah, she got video game
Let's
amnesia.
see what's underneath. The hole makes the bucket useless. It has a hole in it. A durable suitcase. Let's see what's in here.
Huh.
Lots of colorful passports. That's a lot of money. If it's mine, I packed superbly for every situation. If only I knew what these documents are good for. I don't know what for yet, but documents are always helpful. And let's see what's hidden in there. A cable. I'm sure I can do something with it. That's obviously a portable battery. Electricity to go. How practical. You never know when a submarine might suddenly pop up and want to see a passport. What is this thing?
Okay. I don't think you forget what a cell
idea
phone
what I'm
is.
supposed to do with that. What is this thing again?
How can I help you?
What? Well, I'm here on this boat, and I don't know who I am.
Name. Faithless.
That's my name.
Confirmed.
Good. But that isn't really helping me.
Situation analysis in progress. Sensors activated. Please wait.
Water. Water everywhere and not a drop to drink.
Storm detected. Hazard level 1.
Apparently her
Approaching
name is
your position.
Faithless.
A quick change of location is recommended.
Can you call for help?
I can forward your location via the emergency call function.
Then do it.
Emergency call function. Low battery. Power save mode activated. Please recharge as soon as possible. Beep.
Hello? Where the hell am I going to find electricity out here?
Also, I can't help but note that she keeps her phone in her ass.
Nothing but water everywhere you look. Something's brewing.
Remembers the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, but not cell phones.
There's something about a takeover bid of a company called Prune by some Asian investors. Seems to be some kind of fruit company. The cable you have used is not operational.
What?
That won't help without a power.
What?
I don't think this bat. A super power bank with super power. Very comfortable to wear.
Where did this come from?
A USB cable.
And I guess this isn't a USB
The
device.
cable.
Or the cable doesn't work. Oh, there's more junk. Okay.
There's so much water in the boat. How did it get here? And how did I get here? I could use it to fire off a flare. If I had to, I could also use it to shoot pirates. Those remind me of someone. Ugh, it's wriggling. A fishing line. I've never fished before, I think. Hopefully I won't get it all tangled up. A well-secured life preserver half in the water. The life preserver is fastened securely. The outboard motor. If only it could get me away from here. A flap which I guess one could use that to start the motor. The rope's hopelessly jammed.
This is, in fact, a hog. It's true. What the?
That worm is looking awfully familiar.
Is this a dream?
Ugh.
Can I use this like the old coin trick to
Let's just forget it.
unscrew this? I guess not. Use this to unscrew it?
The hinge is rusted. A hinge? Complete.
Lube it.
Now, everything's lubricated. Then let's have a look.
It's a USB engine.
There's a first aid kit in here. I'm not hurt, but let's see. A needle. I don't think it's absolutely necessary for sailing.
Sup, QT Goat?
I hope it doesn't
We're in a
prick
weird
me
place
from
with this
inside
game.
my
We finished it, and we're playing
On
through
the
the
other
epilogue, and the
hand,
epilogue
this
is
dress doesn't
weird.
even have any pockets.
It's more hidden object game than adventure game.
Duct tape. Extra tough. Why do I have the urge to stick this over some guy's mouth? A guy in a white suit. Band-aids for all those little boo-boos. Band-aids are always useful. Why the hell does the motor have a USB port? Ugh, the cable doesn't fit. Maybe I tried it the wrong way round. I'll try plugging the cable in the other way
That's stupid.
round. Doesn't work either.
What the hell, man?
Good idea. Not.
Do it a third time.
Okay, I'll turn it round again, even though it makes
Okay.
absolutely no sense. Ugh, it worked. I hate USB.
Battery charging. All system functions restored.
Right. Now what?
Storm detected. Hazard level 2. Approaching fast. A change of location is recommended.
That's what I've been trying to do the whole time. You're not much help. Whoever designed you should be ashamed.
Ha, 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 ha,
Then
ha.
send the distress call now.
It is recommended that you first change your location quickly. Outboard motor detected. Recommendation. Activate.
Yeah, thanks for that. Time to get the hell out of here.
5 minutes ago, you didn't know what a smartphone was. Yeah.
The road.
Um.
I don't need to plug that cable in. That would be...
Misappropriation.
It has a hole in it.
Can we plug the hole?
I think I'll just leave that exactly where it is.
All right. Duct tape it or boo-boo it.
That
There we
should
go.
be enough to use the bucket. It might come in handy if it was freshly patched. An old school bucket. Okay, here we go. Water to water.
There we go.
A size 5 screwdriver. Now I want to screw something too.
Ha 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 ha.
Now it's open. The motor has Bluetooth. What company would come up with an idea that stupid?
It's kind of funny.
Connection established. Motor operational. Motor cannot be started as no fuel is available.
The tank's empty. All that work was for nothing.
Storm detected.
A Samsung
Hazard
oven has
level 3.
Wi-Fi.
You are now officially in danger. Recommendation. Throw out life preserver.
Throw out the life preserver. There's no one in the water. And hopefully I'm not going to fall in.
The Prune High Seas safety protocol stipulates that a life preserver must be thrown out.
Okay then, if you say so.
Unavoidable storm.
That doesn't look good. Open. The life preserver is fastened securely. Open. I have a life preserver now, but I'm not saved yet.
Hazard level 4. No life preserver within range. Situation hopeless.
Damn it! Then send the distress call!
Storm is about to hit your vessel. To whom should your last backup be sent?
But I can't remember anybody from my former life. There must be somebody who impressed me, who I can remember. Larry Laffer.
Your location and an encrypted backup of your entire PiPhone, including private data, are being sent to Larry Laffer.
Wait, I'm not exactly sure who that is.
Storm has arrived. Hazard level 5. Have a nice day.
It's like the storm just punched your boat.
Transmission successful.
Horrible news, at least if you're saying your last known address, someone that video game protagonist is not the worst option. I don't think that really added anything to the game. I mean, if they really wanted to connect this to the sequel, I mean, all this does is make me question the value of the sequel. I think that was a little counterproductive, honestly. So, alright. Anyway, chat, we have now completed Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry. A fun game. Overall, a fun, solid, point-and-click adventure, just with not a very good main plot. Side plots are fine, little incidental scenes, all great. Good gameplay, good graphics, good sound design, everything's solid except the main story. And the more the game focuses on the main story, the less good it gets. My expectations for an epilogue are not high. This managed to not exceed them. Yeah, certainly. All right, so, and we're right on time, chat. How about that? So, schedule reminder. Tomorrow night, we're probably going to do Curator Connect again. Thursday and Saturday, I believe the Power Hours. Friday will be proper indie variety night. After that, all is chaos. If you missed it earlier, my schedule at work is changing. I am being moved to the night shift, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And my days off are shifting to Wednesday and Thursday, which means once this new schedule starts, I'm not going to be able to stream anymore except on Wednesdays and Thursdays. And this could start as soon as next week. So I will keep you all informed as I learn more about these developments. Try not to despair too much. I don't plan on this being our situation for an extended period of time, but we'll make it work. Thank you for playing this game. I'm happy despite the lackluster ending. This game is really cool to see how a concept like Larry doesn't need to be based on chauvinism like some people assume. No, it was, I think above all, this was an excellent modernization of Larry. I mean, just based on what I know of the character through cultural osmosis, I think they took the core identity of Larry and turned him into an acceptable, lovable loser in the modern sense. You know, it wasn't uncomfortable. It wasn't icky. Like, it was fun. Someone should make a Duke Nukem game like that. Someone should have made a Duke Nukem game like that. They should have, and they didn't. So yeah, last chance to vote, I guess. Your vote doesn't matter other than getting a piece of heart. So push a button if you want a piece of heart. If you want a chance at a piece of heart, I should say. Though I tell you now, full disclosure, with the schedule change, you're probably not going to get to use these for a while. Just so you know. Alright. That's that. Let's see who gets the last one for the foreseeable future. Okay. If ever. We'll just have to see how it goes, really. Alright, let's see. It's gonna be... Oh, come on. hang on a sec. Alright, here we go. Tonight's piece of art is going to Satellite Sun! Congratulations! You negative Nancy, who thought for sure this wasn't going to you earlier. Ha! Congrats, also, I was right to pull you into it. Actually paid off for once, didn't it? There you go. Congratulations. Don't spend them all in one place. All right, chat. Yeah, we have the schedule spiel. I'm gonna pop out of this, and I'm gonna send you over to raid somebody. And we will hopefully, well, not hopefully, we will reconvene tomorrow night for some Curator Connect-Geddon action. I'm gonna send you over to Bassie again. Bassie is, I don't know what Bassie's doing. We'll see what they're up to. So, anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Sorry about the downer news about my schedule. I know it's not what anybody was hoping for, but we'll do what we can. We'll make it work. Yeah, we'll talk more. We'll talk more in the coming days and weeks ahead about how we're gonna handle all this stuff. So, but yeah. Chin up. I'll still be streaming, even if it is in a limited capacity, even if it is leaning more towards the daytime. But yeah, thanks again for coming out. Thanks for joining me for Leisure Suit Larry. Wet dreams don't dry. Hopefully, I will see you out tomorrow night for Curator Connect-Geddon. Until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.